Welcome, ladies and gents. We're back up in this beautiful game called Conan Exiles. Staring at the building. You see this little motherfucker? Oh, he's dead! So, we're gonna get into it, guys. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play a little bit. And we're gonna build this motherfucking roof. Get this shit going, baby. Yeah. Yeah. So we need to move everything over down below as well. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and just look at this shitty roofs that they have here. So there's a lot of these steel things that we can make with the sharpened wood. We have the corner pieces, of course. And I feel like we should be making it out of this because it looks so much nicer. Better than that piece of shit. We're definitely going to be changing that roof as well here eventually. But in the meantime, since we do have all this right here, we will be making quite a bit of stuff that we will need. Let's just say that. I believe it actually takes a pretty good minute for this stuff to actually... Oh my fucking god, dude. Alright, so let me look. I want to make sure that we are going to make this right. So, there we go. It's actually allowing me to come over here. So it takes 2 to make this. That's a lot of iron. It's a lot of iron if I make all of that. Oh my god. Let's do it. Alright, so we're going to make all of this iron into that. While that is being done, I believe we have enough sharpened sticks. We have 152. What we're going to do is we're going to actually, we're going to chop down quite a few trees. We're going to grab some food. We're going to go up and collect a little bit of iron so we can smelt more while this whole thing is being done. We need a lot of those little metal pieces, reinforcements, to be crafted so we can actually go ahead. My god, dude. Shit drives me nuts with this. So, well, I didn't mean to drop that, so let's go ahead and, whoopsie. We're just going to go ahead and grab all that. And we're going to drop you and you. We're going to run over here. So, we're going to collect some iron to be able to smelt even more. We need a constant flow of iron, especially when it comes to making steel. We need better tools, stuff like that. So, we need to work on some of it. And let's go ahead and place all of these. The reason why I went ahead and wanted to grab all of this is mainly because we need more sharpened sticks. More sharpened sticks so we are able to make some better buildings. At least building supplies and stuff like that. So we can make this roof look all nice and pretty. Let's go ahead and grab some aquafina. And then let's go ahead and grab some of the beautiful, and I mean absolute gorgeous eggs that's further down here. We're going to say screw those eggs, and we're going to go over here and grab some. And honestly, we'll probably level up again just from doing this. I would honestly say if I just go out killing, I could probably level us up twice easily in this episode. But we're not going to be doing that. Let's go ahead. You see that guy? He's fucking dancing and shit, dude. He's like, I'm a camera. I'm used to, like, it fucks me up when I am not on my PvP character because his archery is higher, so he's actually able to shoot further and more straight. So it fucks me up whenever I come back to the PvE. Alright, there we go. So let's kill him, and then we got the guy over here, and there's some eggs over here as well. This is pretty much all what we will need. Shit. Why are you glitching out? There we go. So what we'll do is grab some of these eggs. Hopefully there's a few. Alright, so there's about 10. Damn, that archer is just a beast! But it's not too much of a beast. Slaughtered that motherfucker. So let's go up here, guys. So I went ahead and checked out the cave with the brimstone in it. If you guys don't know what cave that is, it's literally up here to my right. I'll kind of just show you the... It's literally right up into this little hole that's right around this corner. And all you do is you pretty much just run right in between these two rocks, right in this little gully right here. And to your left, you'll see like a cave. There's a bunch of brimstone in there, and I wanted to see if there's any iron in there so we don't have to keep running up here. There is a ton of guys, and there's actually level 3 archers, and there's some dancers and stuff as well, so it's something that is actually pretty good for like later on, things that we will need. Let's learn that a little bit. Alright. I think I'm good now. Alright, so what are we? 31. Let's see if we can learn anything really new. Crazy. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going. But you can go over there. There's a ton of brimstone. I was hoping that there was some iron in there. I cleared out the whole entire cave. There is no iron. It sucks. I really wish that there was, because I wanted to be able to do a lot of stuff. Like, I wanted to be able to just simply get iron quicker. I do know where there's a place where I can maybe get some, or not maybe, but where I can get some coal. I don't really know if it's necessarily closer. I don't really think it's, honestly, I think this is probably an overall better run, what we are doing currently. But it just sucks, because if we were closer over here, we run out of water, but we're closer to the resources that we will need for the long run. And that's something that does suck, and you kind of got to, like, pick a trade-off. But there's not that many trees up here. And at the same time, you don't really have all the eggs and everything like that. Eggs, honestly, it's a horrible food source. I'm just going to be honest. But it's so easy to just grab. And since it's turned up, I can just pop. You know, I could pop 5, 6 and instantly be back to 100 food. And it's not too bad, you know. Now, it does get a little tedious to constantly do it, you know, to go out and grab some eggs and shit. But it's overall better to do the steaks. So let's try to grab. Let's see where we're at actually on this. How much more can I carry? I don't think I'm gonna be able to carry all of this iron. Let's see. Nope, not gonna be able to. So we drop that. There we go. Exactly at 99. Sweet. But how many stacks of iron? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 stacks of iron. My God. That's a lot. We're gonna go ahead and bring this back though. Try to smelt as much of it as we can. Be set on iron. And then hopefully by the time we get back, we could be able to start building the roof as well. I'm hoping that there's enough resources that was crafted, you know, when it comes to the iron reinforcements and the sharpened wood, to be able to make as many of those beautiful, beautiful roofs, so we can place as many as we can. Dude, I'm so parched, I'm not gonna lie. I like every single episode, I'm like just pounding down water. It's ridiculous. Might be dying. I don't know, guys. This might be the last episode you guys ever see. I might be croaking out. Might just turn into a giant puddle of water. Who knows? Let's head back. Let's head back. Hopefully we find some guys to kill, though. Yes. Fuck you looking at? You gazelle looking motherfucker. That's such judgment. They really had to fix that. They should have, like, the gazelles, for instance, to just kind of, like, lay on the ground. Not, like, warp into the ground. I'm sure they're not supposed to do that. I'm sure they're supposed to kneel down, like, right there, and that's it. Alright, I'm just killing some animals, you know? You know? You know what I mean? Yeah, no, maybe. Alright, let's go ahead and head back. So the respawn time on a lot of these resources, by the way, by the time I get back down here, dropping off the iron, I could literally head right back up and they're going to all be respawned. So the respawn, I've cranked it up quite a bit. Before, it'd probably take maybe about 30-40 minutes for the nodes to start to respawn. And I kind of decided to do that because it speeds up the process, especially when I maybe just want to do some farming off camera. I don't do it that often. I do know somebody was commenting saying that they would like if the farming was actually off camera. I honestly prefer to keep some farming on camera. I know we've been doing it a lot lately because we've been doing builds. And I could easily do a build within 30 minutes if I do all the farming before. Or I can make the episode at least 30 minutes if I cut out all the farming. But I kind of like the whole aspect of having the whole farming in it. And the reason why I like that is because it allows me to talk to you guys about ideas that I have on certain builds. And I understand some people are kind of like, I don't care. I'd rather you just see you build it and instead of hearing you talk about it while you are trying to build it, while you are farming. I don't want to see you farm. You know, like, I get that. You know, some people just want to see the build. They don't care about anything else. I mean, honestly, this looks like shit. This bridge looks terrible. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do different, but I gotta figure out how you are able to, like, change things in this game. Oh my god, I barely made anything. Are you kidding me? Let's see how much stuff we can actually make here. Hopefully we can make a few. I mean, we only have 17. Oh my god, what the fuck? You can barely make these. So, okay, well. The sloped takes 5? Oh my god. I guess we're gonna make... Yeah, I guess we're gonna go ahead and make that. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna grab that. And I am going to grab that. And I am gonna just throw this shit in here and do the same thing here. So maybe we could double our resource. Alright, let's make 100. I cannot believe that. So. Oh my god, it is getting dark. Something that we need to actually do. Is this improvised torch? That is. Where's the other torches? So we need coal. Coal and sticks. I got all of that. We need to be able to make better light sources in this area. Okay, so I'm gonna make about 10 of them. We're gonna let all this craft. And what we're going to do is we're going to be able to place these in different spots to kind of just overall, let's see. In the meantime, let me go ahead and place some of this stuff there. There we go. Then I think I got to place... That's gonna be an odd one. I just realized that. I wonder if I could place a wedge there, if that's what we'll kind of have to do. I don't know. Alright, let's come over here, though. I know now it's daytime, so it doesn't really seem like we really need to do this. But we're gonna be making some of these standing torches. Because, dude, it gets so fucking dark, I can't see. It's just impossible. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually be placing these standing torches right down here. They can stay on the whole time. There's no reason for me to even turn them off. And then we'll just bring it over here. And then we're going to do the same thing on almost all these little corner pieces. So we can really see where this lighting is coming from, or so we can kind of see everything at the base as well. So we'll put it back here as well. There we go. That should give us enough lighting for up there where we can actually see some stuff. We are making enough torches so we can actually place some on these sides of these. I want to make sure I kind of line these up with these pillars. And then I wonder if I can... I was hoping I can maybe do that. So let's see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So right here is the halfway point. Can I not? Okay, I guess I can't place that there. But we can place that. Place there. So, at least whenever it comes to nighttime, this will at least look a little bit better. We do need to finish this as well. I keep forgetting about this. And then we'll bring that all the way down. The roof, yeah, that's all fucked up. I don't know. We're going to fix that eventually. I don't know. Let's come over here, though. Got 9 more being made. We'll grab those suckers. And then hopefully there's quite a few here. I mean, it's going to cost so much. Fuck. I mean, to fucking do that. It's going to take so much time to be able to craft all of this. A lot of this is actually going to have to be done probably off camera. Sadly. Or not off camera at least, but a lot of that is probably going to have to be done at a different time. So let's come over here though. And let's try to get this done. At least this side done. We're going to craft 3. I wish we could craft more. I wish we could make things a lot quicker as well, but sadly, at the moment, this is the speed that we're going to have to do it at. I'm going to have to make a lot of this stuff though, like, off camera, or at least I'm probably gonna have to have the stuff being made off camera quite a bit. There we go. And then we just need 1, 2, 3 more pieces. And then what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put the ceiling tiles over, and then same thing all around. So. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to bring this all the way down here. We might have to change this up a little bit. We'll leave that there. I got to change some stuff down there altogether as well. But in the meantime, we're going to let that stuff smelt down just a little bit. Let's go over here. We have no trees. So, or no wood at least. So let's go ahead and collect just a little bit of wood. And then what we're going to do is collect a little bit of stone. And we're going to make the rest of the ceilings for the inside of that area. And then we need to start making ceilings because we need it for our base altogether. And then we can start working on an additional... Maybe we can start working on the front. And that won't probably be this episode, though. I don't think we're going to be working on the front at all this episode. I think the main thing is going to be working on finishing up the bridge. And then finishing up altogether the roof of this building. Let's see here. We'll try to get at least as much as we can done here. Do we think we can hit that? Mini game. Oh, that motherfucker turn. Kobe. Hit it right in the nose. I don't want to hit the base. I was just about to shoot the base, but I was like, I probably don't want to hit that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just eat 2, bring this back up. We're so close to be out of this fucking... 1 more, maybe? 1 more, probably gonna be made, and then we should be good. There we go, 99. Alright. Let's go ahead and run over here, and we'll finish up this part as well. Oh. There we go. So at least all this is kind of done now. Kind of. The only reason I'm saying kind of is just because it doesn't look that great. Let's see how much we have being made now. So we're going to take 7. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and start placing... What the fuck? Alright. I'm literally going to have to just change those every single time. And hopefully I can demolish some stuff without fucking it being... Or without it destroying fucking everything. I just got to keep an eye on whenever these things are being placed. God, dude, that drives me nuts. Come on. What the fuck? Come on, stop glitching out on me. I love it like fucks up like that all the time. Maybe it's just because it needs to be connected to a roof piece. Maybe that's why it's doing that. Alright, so we have 9 being made now, so that brings us to 18. So we can make about 3 more. We can almost make 4. That's so tedious. There's gonna have to be so much stuff. We probably won't be able to finish it this episode. Well, we might. We still have like 9 more minutes or something, so at least 30 minutes of it. So we might actually be able to. And then there we go. So let's go ahead and go out and collect a little bit more. I think all we need is the stone. Actually, we're going to almost level up twice. Something that we could always do is go out and kill a few things as well. Let's see. Come on. Let's grab some of that. We definitely do not need 30 ceilings, though. Probably actually already grabbed too much, but 22 is still too much, but it's all good. We'll be able to grab all of that. And what you can do, so like whenever you're, instead of just waiting for something to be built, what you could do is you can actually go out and just go ahead and collect some of the other stuff that you will need. I mean, clearly, I mean, some people are like, duh, no shit. You know, I already do that. You fucking scrub. And honestly, like, my thing is like, so a lot, like, I see a lot of people when they're trying to build just one certain thing, they'll build it and they'll kind of just sit around and like fuck around for a bit. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I do that shit all the fucking... Ooh. Did I just take all that out? I think I did. I think I fucked that up, actually. There we go. But what I see a lot of people doing, like, so they'll screw around, you know, make the stuff that they want to make, blah, 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 do things like that. But whenever they're crafting stuff, they usually just stand around. They don't really continue on working on other stuff. So, like, for instance, we need bark. I need to go out and get bark. That's the reason why I went out and did that, you know. And actually, speaking of bark, let me go ahead and throw that in there so I don't forget. But you add the burn time on these things a lot more. So, for instance, we can burn for an hour now instead of just a couple of minutes. Let's go ahead and make... I think we can only make 2 of those. And then, let's see, how many do we need, though? So there you have 1, 2, and then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to make. So we have to have 30, 35 altogether. So now we can make 3 of those. Let's go to craft another one of those. And then let's start working on the rest of this if we can finish this up all the way. So that's not going to snap into place. That won't snap in either. So let's go ahead and let's start working on this roof. I'm going to wait for this one to be made just so it doesn't fuck up the thing. So there we go. And then now what we should be able to do is... I thought we would be able to fucking snap the rest of this. Maybe we gotta get this side snapped in as well. But the base is turning out great, man. If you look at it... Oh, whoa, what the fuck? If you look at it from the inside, it's gonna be kind of like that all around. So that's, in my opinion, I think that looks great. Hopefully we'll be able to get this whole thing ironed out here in a bit. Let's see... there. So, well, how much more do we need here? I think we need 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So we need 20 altogether. Right now we're sitting at 6. So we're doing alright. We definitely, I feel like we might need more of these. Or at least with the blacksmith bench, we just need them constantly being made. So, let's look at this. We got all the tar. Speaking of tar, let's come over here. Let's grab all the tar out. If I can get it over here. There we go. What is that? Protected torch? Let's see, it's an upgraded torch that can be placed on the ground. Well, that's interesting. What we will do is we'll be making some of these things. And this will kind of brighten up the area just in as like a local spot. So that's something that the bones are good for. I didn't even realize that. So we'll be placing like those, like for instance, like on top of these. And like in certain spots. This motherfucker's gonna spam me. Kyson, you're a dick. Don't you dare do that. We have this grand idea called the triggering. We're gonna trigger the shit out of our friends. It's gonna be pretty funny, at least I think so. For you guys, might be like, what the fuck? Some of you guys won't know. Some of the people that's within the channel, for instance, there's a guy named Sleazy. There's a guy named Dime. You guys know Sleazy and maybe in the PvE series, but with Dime, he hasn't been in a video yet. But he's a guy that's just fucking hilarious. I love the dude a lot. He's a great guy at heart altogether. And, you know, he cares a lot about everybody that's in the group and stuff. So, he's a part of the group. He's actually going to be making music for the group and everything coming up here soon. So, I'm really excited for that. And things in that nature and everything. So, for instance, like the music you hear in this game, it's Conan music, you know. But I'm going to be changing it. It's not going to just be Conan music here soon. It's going to be something different. You know, it's going to be a surprise when it comes out. Let's go ahead and get that. So we need 2 more pieces, and then that part of the roof is done. Just looking down here, making sure that's all good. And then how many do we need there? 3. And then we're gonna have to do all that later at a later date. I don't think we'll replace that. We'll probably get it there. I don't know, because we gotta get 15 of these little things. So how are we doing on iron? 37 minutes, that's it. There's no way we're going to be able to make all that. So we have all this. You know what that does remind me? Let's go ahead and grab you. And then we need that. Let's go ahead and make this cauldron real quick. Alright, so you guys can't see it, but one of my buddies is getting screwed at our job tomorrow. Danny, I feel bad for you, bro. That shit sucks. He might not see this episode, but of course this is towards the end of it. He's not gonna know, but oh my god, he's gonna be so triggered tomorrow. Alright, that's funny as fuck. So you guys won't understand, but he's just getting put into a vehicle that's pretty big, and he is gonna be triggered as fuck. That's something I should record, the triggering of Danny. Alright, so we got enough to be able to make these walls now, guys. At least for that top part. Let's go over here. Let's make the 2. I kind of want to push it off to... well, not push it off, but I kind of want to push this episode a little bit further along. I mean, it's already going to be 35 minutes, honestly, when it reaches the point where I can actually probably finish this up. We're pretty damn close. But I honestly want to get this roof done. I feel like it would be a nice little accomplishment for this little part. Let's get this going there. Let's see if we can... Alright, so for some reason that's bugging out. And it won't let me place that there. Sweet. So we got almost all of this complete. So we need to place 1 here, and then we need the 3 pieces there. So we already have 2. We have our cauldron made. Alright, so we don't need the corner piece anymore. So let's go ahead and place the cauldron down. I want to try to get it towards the middle of this. Is there enough room there? I want to make sure that there's enough room. So there's enough room to be able to maneuver around and stuff. So the cauldron is where you, as you can tell, you can make a bunch of dyes. Or, what the hell is this? Yeah, fuck that. You need demon blood. I'm not going after demons right now. This is what you need. You need steel fire to be able to make steel. So you need brimstone and tar. So this is what the tar is really mainly used for. And we have a ton of it. We're just having a complete amount, just mounds and mounds of abundance of it. It's actually a lot of tar that we have currently for it. Alright, so we need 15 altogether. We have 5, so we can make 1 of those. Let's go ahead and make 1. I completely doubt this has 5, but it at least has 2. It's probably going to have 3 here in a second. I didn't even really look at it. And there we go. So we just need 2 more pieces, and then we are golden for this spot. We are going to figure out what we're going to do here. So this is going to be a complicated corner piece. I don't know if we can just put something right in that corner where it goes up, and then we can place everything else going that way. I don't know. It's going to be weird. If it comes down to it, I might have to just mess with it a little bit. So let's see. Let's go ahead and make another one of these. So sorry, guys. This episode is going to run just a little bit longer. I do want to get this done for you guys right here as well. And we just need 1 more piece. Because I think overall, just standing up here and looking... So standing right here and looking at it looks beautiful. And as you can tell, when we get to this point, it's like, oh god, what the fuck? So we got to really finish this spot as well. So, but opinion, guys, this is actually turning out pretty good. Let's look how it looks from out here. And see, in my opinion, that looks great. The pillars need to be done a little bit different. And so, for instance, I would love to use the insulated pillars. We have to reach 38 before we can do that. We need the resin. And resin is just a nightmare. Unless if, let's see, can we make it out of this? We can make it out of that. The stone pillars. We might do that. I'd rather use the insulated ones. You know what? We're going to learn something real quick. Because I'll see what you need to make it. And I'm hoping that you don't need some crazy shit. So there's the black ice. You need the crystal for that. Steel reinforcement, black ice. So you can get black ice. Yeah, fuck. We're not going to be able to use that. There should be. So right here it is. So you need hardened brick. I'm not exactly sure how to make the hardened brick. I'm sure there's a way to do it. We'll figure it out, of course. And then you need the steel reinforcement. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make those. With the steel reinforcement, that's what's going to fuck us so hard. But in the meantime, we could probably just try to shoot for the insulated one with the pillars. The pillars will look so much better right here. And then, of course, it would look better if we have these changed out as well into something different. I'm hoping that we can just demolish it without all this crumbling down. But we should be good enough, guys, by the way, to be able to... Let's see, we'll make that so it's 4. And then this should be pretty close to being 4 as well. We might be able to try to figure out that corner piece as well. So let's go ahead and make the last one. And place that there. Maybe we can try to figure out this corner piece real quick. And there we go. And there we go. So now we gotta figure out this corner piece. And... we should be actually pretty much there to be able to figure something out. So I want to at least make... So see, there's these wedges right here. And that's what I think that we might need to make. Just the little wedge. Let's craft 1. I'm going to wait on the 1 on this one. Just because I want to see if this one will work. So this is something I do recommend for you guys to do. If you all don't know exactly if it will fit, just get one of these things and just figure it out. Alright, so I might actually have to put a roof piece down. So that doesn't look like it's gonna work. There. Let's see if we can get rid of that for a second. And come over here. And then let's see if we can... Okay, so that's not going to work. So let's figure out this real quick. So there's the inverted one. So let's craft this. This is probably the one that we will need. So that's probably it right there. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll drop that. We don't really need that. Yeah, so that's the one we will need. Let's go ahead and craft one of these. Inverted ones. And then what we will need is just another one right here. And then that should clear us up to the point where we won't need to at least see that spot being open. There we go. And then all we need is 4. That's the 4. And there we go. And then we'll just need to place this one piece here. And then that will just clear it up just for... Let's see if I can jump down for a second. There we go. My guy doesn't need to be climbing all over the place. There we go. Sweet. So this base is looking fucking fine. This is looking awesome. So the way that this is going to work right here, this hallway, it's literally going to be like this all the way down. I think this will be okay. We might expand this out a little bit more. But other than that, it's looking great, guys. I'm loving it. I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, it looks great altogether. But, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you guys did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions as well, let me know down in the comments below. And I'll catch y'all later. Hope you guys have a great day, and deuces.